Okay. So, I actually didn't think I was going to do an early stream today. And I mean, early is a little subjective because it's 2 p.m. Eastern here. So, I would say for the most part, this was a little bit random, a little bit spur of the moment. But I felt, you know what? It's a nice, bright, sunny day. It's the first day of winter. I got my nice, comfortable hoodie on. I've got a nice, comfortable chair, piping hot cup of coffee. What better way to spend the day than to battle the forces of hell? So, I know there wasn't any real need for this to come back. Like, obviously, no one pitched any interest in seeing this again. However, I just decided, you know what? I might as well give this another crack and just kind of go along and keep the ball rolling with Doom and maybe make a little bit more of an inroad with the game and kind of go on from there. That being said, if there is any interest to play anything else, I am all ears at this point. So do not hesitate to say anything. I just want to make double sure that things are indeed working. So let's try that out. Cool. Coolio. All right. Perfect. Let's give this another whirl. So I don't really know what to really consider with Doom 3. I know in a lot of occasions, like, it's basically just going to be kind of like a let's play almost. I don't think it's really going to be like super duper pooper commentary, but I mean, oh, are those supposed to be eyes? Oh, I've never seen that before. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that definitely sets the tone for the whole game. So my goal is possibly, I don't remember how many actual missions there are before I get to the Hell mission. I'm going to try my best to get to the Hell mission today, and if not, I'll basically just go as far as I possibly can, but I would say for the most part... Oh yeah, I remember this.
Can you help me? I'm trapped in here. Release the door locks and get me out.
So this is kind of a fork in the road moment here. You can either do one of two things. You can open the chamber if you want, which is more likely the ideal method that you want because it gives you a lot more benefits. You get ammo, and I think you get a PDA and some other stuff. So it's great if you're kind of trying to be a completionist and get everything and get the achievements. Or you can activate the chamber and absolutely brutally murder this man here, which is probably not the greatest thing in the whole wide world, and then that causes a couple of zombie Zocoms to come in and kill you. So I'm going to actually just save the guy.
Thank you.
Yeah. I would rather have a restock of ammo and get stuff instead of getting him murdered brutally.
I got trapped in the chamber when the power went out. I don't know what's going on here. I don't understand why none of the systems are responding. I'm going to try to get an uplink into the main system from here. This is a secure terminal. I might be able to get a connection.
So, again, another instance of, if I, like, hypothetically speaking, you save this man, and you got the PDA, and you got everything here, yada, yada, yada. So, let's say, hypothetically, you were trying to go on the route to basically get all the PDAs. You see what he's holding? Yeah, you kind of have to kill him in order to get the PDA anyways, so I guess in some instance, he's not really safe when he's with you, so I guess it's up to your discretion on whether he dies or not. Personally speaking, I usually kind of let as many people as I possibly can live because it's kind of nice to have a feeling of not being alone, but, I mean, to each their own. So, we got a restock, we got our PDA, we've got the knowledge that we saved at least one human. We are off. And if you need any indication that there are some really creepy spiders around, you can hear some scuttling. And I forgot about you. So, remember how I said that after the last level, there are going to be points where I will forget things? That is definitely one that I forgot. Gosh darn it, I hate these stupid crouching imps. I think this might be the level that has like a crap ton of spires in it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, there's that one. We're just going to back it up a tad because we are getting absolutely surrounded. Feel it. Alright. Is there anything else in here? Again, like, pardon my newbiness. I have not played this in quite a while, so there will be some things that I do not remember at all. So, let me just see. I do hear some spooky, scary people. I should be okay. Nope. Yep. I figure there's something that's gonna pop out every goddamn time. Go away. Like, seriously, get out of here. Ah! How are you invincible to bullets? They're learning. They're allergic to death. Well, actually, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I guess the undead are allergic to being dead. I was gonna keep moving on. Isn't there supposed to be something? Yeah, there we go.
Follow me. Come on, hurry. They took my baby.
Kind of a cheap scare there. It's nothing really to worry about. I'd say for the most part, Doom 3 isn't scary. Like, it just isn't. There are some things that will catch you off guard, like, obviously, leaping imps that appear behind walls. That's not fun. No one likes that. It's gonna be scary for the whole family. But the stuff that they actually try to scare you with is not scary. I mean, it could be a factor of the times where, like, you've just been, like, basically thoroughly desensitized to it.
Base schematics show all passages out of your area blocked. The only way through is by traversing the EFR, mechanical subsystem with 2 possible routes through it. Activating the system will get you a direct route, but it's dangerous. Extending the service bridges is safer, but the lighting systems are fried. Make your choice, Lorraine. Good luck.
As I was saying, the stuff that they try to scare you with is really not that scary, and it's not for anything other than it might just be a product of its time. Back in the day, maybe about, I'd say 10 years ago, let's say I played this when I got really spooked by, well, yeah, let's go even further. Let's say I played this when I was really spooked by Doom back in the day. This probably would have scared the shit out of me. Possibly. But ever since then, there have been much scarier games, and consistently much scarier games coming out since then. So this has been kind of dated in its, like, whole scary feature. So I don't really know what to say with regards to the scare factor in this game. I think just, like, random events might be a bit more scary than, like, you know, the cheap scares that you would get just ordinarily. Like, the things that id would think of. I think, for the most part, the scariest thing that's happened in the game so far was literally a panel bursting from the wall because I didn't expect it. That was probably the one thing that actually got me. So, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I'm not doing both of these. I know this is going to be like a good walkthrough for Doom, but I am definitely going to extend the service bridge because it's the easier route. This one is a absolute pain in the ass to get through because there is a little bit of platforming. So I'm going to ignore that. But before I do that, I'm going to go down here, because I do remember this is the part where there are quite a few enemies that you gotta kill first. If anything, just for, like, the fact that it's just good old-fashioned demon killing. And... whoa! Spawned right on top. Kinda glitched me out there. Like, you wanna die? You know, it's really nice when you shoot at something and it doesn't die. Especially, like, there could be a lot of occasions where, like, I will shoot at something, and you'll think, wow, that was a nice shot. And then you'd be like, oh, how'd that not work? Yeah, that happens quite a bit. I don't know if it's BFG's fault, or if it's the fault of maybe some kind of input delay, but I definitely did hit those guys, like, square right where you're supposed to hit them, and they just don't die. So, it could be a product of the fact that BFG's kind of got a bit of a netcode issue. I don't know. It is what it is. And then these happy campers are going to pop back here. And that should deal with the evildoers. And then I do believe... Yep, we got a couple of happy imps over here. And I'm just going to deal with them at long range because... Yeah, you see it there, folks. There are some spooky spiders. We don't like spooky spiders. Someone needs to get some raid up in this bitch here. Oh my god, there's more of them! I guess the one thing that would deal with those spiders really quick would be like those little house centipedes that are in people's houses, but I don't like to think of the idea of a demonic house centipede. That just sounds horrifying on itself. Huh? You don't like eating bullets? Okay. Die. 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 Any more of you? Is that it? Sure. Okay. I forget. I know there's something funky here. I think there might be a... There might be somebody that kind of peeks around here. Yep. You can just die. I know you're a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, I gotta throw this quick. I gotta throw this quick. Oh. Ugh. Eat those nades. You don't want to eat nades? Alright. Wow, this is probably going to be the toughest thing that I faced a long-ass time. And it's because they're really well-entrenched, which is interesting. Normally, it's a lot easier to kill those guys, but I guess it's possibly because I forgot that they were there in the first place, but, I mean, I kind of remember there was something up with this room, and I remember one time it actually gave me quite a bit of grief, so... Again, it is what it is. So, moving forward, let's just see. I think there's a demon that gets triggered here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and it's one of these fellers. You're dead. All right. Yeah, and then something happens here. Yep, screamer. See, now I'm hitting my shots. Now I'm not sure why I wasn't doing it earlier. Just the game likes to make me look bad. Okay, you can die. You can just straight up F off. There we go. You're gonna see a lot of gosh darn spiders in this one. And I don't enjoy it. Don't recommend it. I like less spiders in my video games. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. Yep. This is one of the demon voices telling you to come over here.
Over here.
And we get the glorious plasma gun. This gun is probably... It is definitely going to replace a lot of guns that you'll use in this game, for the sheer fact that it is very, very good at what it does, which is killing demons, especially imp demons. The one thing I really like about this gun, and you've definitely seen it before, well, you literally saw it happen right in front of you, it prevented an imp from jumping at me. Like, it literally halted him. The other great thing about the plasma gun is it basically can cause... Oh, that's just the background there. Okay. It basically can cause rockets, energy projectiles to explode basically before they hit you. So it's definitely probably my most favorite gun in the entire game, just because it is good at every range. Even though it does have a slower projectile, it's definitely going to be something that has a lot more beneficial than a lot of the guns in the game. That being said, we're gonna... Oh. Well, we're just gonna abuse the fact that they can't hit me at that corner. Oh. Someone sounds a little happy. I think there's somebody around this corner. Yep. I don't know how that didn't arc and blow him up, but sure, why not, game? Why not? Alright. Seem to be making pretty good progress here. Oh yeah, I forgot there might be... Shotgun! Shotgun! You die. Yeah, we're making decent progress here. I think for the most part, this should be a pretty well smooth sailing. Let's see, that's 651. And then for the most part, we should be able to cruise right towards hell. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. If you are truly arachnophobic, you are definitely not going to like this. Because there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of spiders that pop up here. So basically what I do is I will do my best to trigger all the spiders to come at once, and they basically have to kite their way right through into this one little alleyway. And since the AI isn't smart enough to kind of compensate for that, it just makes it that much easier. Because I don't really like dealing with spiders. They suck. I think there might be some more that spawn here. I'm not entirely sure though. Let's just... Yeah, let's just move a little bit. Yeah, sometimes their pathfinding skill is not the greatest, which is probably like the only benefit of fighting spiders, is that if you get up on a ledge that's just a little bit more complicated, just slightly more complicated, like for their pathfinding to figure out, they are pretty much idiots. I think that's all of them. Good. We're done. No more spiders. Oh, I do remember this part though. Gotta let them come through. That blows up the majority of them. Sweet. Hey, Dad. I know. Need that. And someone pops out through here. Yep. You're dead. I think we're done at this part for the most part. And now we have to kind of head towards just the end of this. Okay. You don't want to die? That's great. Probably could have been my potato aim because I was looking somewhere else. So I'll definitely make sure not to make that a problem anymore. Okay, let's move that to the side. Alright. Oh, yes. I definitely forgot about this. So, I'm pretty sure you know what you are looking at. It looks like a spider hive. This is definitely going to be a not fun part if you are arachnophobic. So, we're just going to keep moving forward, and that is just disgusting. Like, that is just awful. Okay. So, we're just going to make sure that Mr. Happy Imp over there doesn't give me a hug. Just keep moving forward. And then we're just going to blow it up on everything. And just give this a quick little save, because things are not going to get happy here. Like, really not happy in a second. Okay. If you aren't a fan of spiders, you can look away. I'll tell you to look back once I deal with our favorite, well, our scary and favorite, so favory, neighborhood spider lady. Yep, this is the Valkyrie, I think. That's her name at the very least. It's just a big mama spider. Half human, half spider hybrid. Gotta love it. And the one thing that is really, really annoying about her is the fact that she has telekinetic powers and she will fire all of her spiky spider eggs at you. So it's definitely in your best interest to dispatch her as quick as possible because those things are no joke. Oh, well that was unpleasant. Oh, and she was snacking on somebody while she was waiting for me. Well, that's just great. Beautiful. At least, Mr. Happy Guy over here isn't twitchy anymore. And I feel sorry for these guys. Alright, well, moving on. We are getting out of here. Definitely not the greatest map in the whole wide world, or the greatest level, for the sheer fact there are spiders everywhere.
Bravo team, entry secure. Move in and take positions. Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lee. Give me status. Always clear. There's nothing here, Sam. What the hell? Son of a bitch! Lead, I'm swinging around left.
Well, looks like Bravo Team might be in a bit of a snafu.
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Marine, Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They're carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. You're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Of course, in the last hope, I'm the protagonist. What'd you think was going to happen? So, the one thing you're going to notice is, generally for the most part, I would say if anybody was in this situation here, like, fighting the forces of hell, I don't think anyone's making this, like, at least out alive. Like, dealing with this situation alone, if you're dealing with demons that literally have, like, 10 times the amount of strength that a regular human would have, you're not going to be doing too hot. So, I'd say for the most part, our Doom guy, our protagonist, is definitely dealing with a situation where he's got the powers of Doom God on his hands.
Warning.
Like, he is... He's definitely going to be the hero that saves us all if it all comes down to it, because I'm certainly not going to be able to fight these things. That being said, I mean, Bravo Team made it pretty far, even for the fact that they're not bestowed with the powers of the Doom Gods. So, I guess kudos to them for going this far. Yeah, I kind of have to watch out for you, buddy, because you get a little trigger happy with your really powerful machine gun. Oh yeah. Still gotta remember some things about this. Let's see. Oh! If you didn't get the plasma gun beforehand, or you somehow missed it, and you missed the voice, the nice demon ASMR voice, you get the plasma gun here. I think I can't pick it up because, yeah, look at that. I have full ammo for this already. This is ridiculous. Okay, don't die then. I think there might be... yeah. I think that might do it for all the demons so far. Could be mistaken, though. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So,
Coolant rod 2 offline.
crying is a good sign.
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
I'll say this much. It's, in any situation, whether the person is alive or they might be a demon, crying is probably something I wouldn't run towards. That being said, maybe she's just really distraught about all that's happening here. Maybe I'll just go see if she's okay. Lady, I know how you're feeling. It's been a rough day. I've been fighting all these demons for about an hour. It's definitely really rough. Hey, what's that on your face? Oh, God. So, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a lost soul. Lost souls look a little different from what they used to look like back in the day. Instead of having a skull with horns protruding from their crown being the forehead area, they look like more like almost androidish, fleshy heads that charge at you and scream. I guess they tried to make them a little bit scarier this time around just to kind of unnerve you, like the Uncanny Valley feel, but they're not that scary. Most of the time, it's best to just dispatch them really quick, so they're too far away to actually do anything. I think their screams are probably a little bit more scarier than they actually look, so yeah. I'm just going to play this so I can listen to the actual code for this.
This is the audio log of weapon analyst Teresa Chazar, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage in the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain in the storage capacity of ammo packs as a result of utilizing techniques engineered in the Alpha Lab's molecular compactor. I believe with the ongoing compaction research, we will reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo packs. I would also like to mention that all of the employees here at the Enpro plant have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of lock.
Okay, so, generally speaking, I guess I can show off why the plasma gun is so OP compared to like other guns that you could use against the Lost Souls.
Service bridge now operational.
So watch this. Since these guys are so floaty, and it basically takes forever for them to actually get to your location, like they basically need to pathfind their way towards you in order to get anywhere near charging range. This thing can just absolutely dispatch them easily, so definitely not a bad gun to have around when the Lost Souls are about.
Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility.
Alrighty. I'm actually making pretty good time here. I think I've only been here for like, what, a half hour playing this? I'm already kind of plowing through most of it. I think this is kind of a decent sized fight here. Yeah, there's a bit of a scary imp here. He dead. And I think something pops up here. Yeah, they always, generally speaking, when they introduce demons to you, they will do their best to put them virtually everywhere. If you'd like to die, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to say for the most part, like, if you gave me infinite ammo with the plasma gun, I could probably destroy the forces of hell. Like, this gun is stupid overpowered.
Attention, all personnel evacuate the facility.
Sorry, lady. I don't run away from problems. I run towards them. Sounds like a cliche 80s
585 degrees Celsius.
saying or something like that.
Warning, reactor core temperature beyond acceptable levels.
I think this is the one part of the actual game where...
Marine, you gotta find that transmission card. If Swan gets his hands on it, I don't know what he'll do.
Kelly, that was incredibly rude. I was in the middle of doing a kind of monologue or talk with my chat, so could you just kindly butt out? So, Going down that elevator really kind of puts in perspective how big this whole base is. Like, it is humongous. Like, this is basically like a minor city on its own. And normally you wouldn't think about it because they kind of split up all the missions here and there. You think, well, I'm just kind of in my own contained ecosystem here. But when I was going down that elevator and it took forever, I was like, holy Christmas, how big is this base? Very big is the answer. Oh. Got us a good old lost soul there. And I believe he's got a nice little imp buddy that really likes to eat absolute crow. So... Oh. Oh yeah. Almost forgot about this. So that there was a wraith, if I'm not mistaken. Wraiths are not really scary. I would say for the most part, like, the only thing that's really scary about them is if there's a bunch of them and they're teleporting towards you. I would say imps are probably going to be a lot more scary this time around than a wraith. For the sheer fact that there's just a sheer amount of them and they have the jumping ability that is already built into them. But what a wraith usually does is it will locate where you are, it will try to teleport into another dimension where you can't hit them, and then they will teleport out of the dimension in order to hit you. It's kind of a dumb feature. Like, it would make more sense if they teleported like behind you and they were kind of like a really, really scary enemy where they try to really outflank you. Then it would make them a lot more terrifying. The only thing with their teleportation, I guess, feature is it kind of gives them like a pseudo hell portal or hell spawner kind of feature, like what you usually see with imps that spawn in. And all you have to really do is wait for them to like kind of materialize, and then you get a like really close shot in on them, they're dead. So it kind of makes them a lot less scary, and that's like amongst all difficulty levels.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 900 degrees Celsius.
I believe you are dead. Is there any armor here? I don't think so. Well, we'll just do this anyways.
Do you see the card?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get to the communications facility. We can stop the transmission from there.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
The fact that they didn't see him and the fact that he made it out of there are both astounding. Like,
Coolant rod 2 online.
that guy's gotta be pretty badass in order to like fight off all those demons that were ambushing his team. And also, Counselor Swan and his bodyguard probably should have done a better job at finding the guy. Although I imagine if there are demons about, they don't want to be poking around in too many areas. Like, they're trying to get their way out of there just so they can contact the fleet, or not contact the fleet, I guess. They're the ones that don't want you to contact the fleet. I'm going to take that. Whoa, we got two enemies here. Going to deal with that wraith. Yeah, I guess that was the best way it could have possibly gone. So, let's just see. I think this mission's coming to an end fairly shortly. Again, like, look at the like the scope that you have to go through. Like, that is humongous. Like, that's a large chasm. Like, if you were afraid of heights and you had to look down this thing without the elevator, that would be no thank you. Okay. What beasties do we have to take on now? I'm always afraid of imps hiding everywhere. Gosh darn it, I do not like imps.
Hazard doors now open.
Alright, there's you. See, yeah, they're not really that scary. I mean, like, you have to back up a little bit, but you have to back up because, like, you don't want to get hit in the face like that guy got. Alright, and then I believe... Nope. We're gonna just blow it up and let the Wraith come right through. There we go. I guess that didn't work out for me. I was gonna blow him up, but I kind of messed up the timing there. I wasn't sure where he was gonna spawn at. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Let's see here. Yep, there's a guy right there. That's good. We got that guy. I think we're getting close to the end. If I'm not mistaken, we actually should be kind of getting close to where Counselor Swan, and I think his name's Campbell, left off at. And then I think just a fatty there. Okay, this is where I do remember there being a pretty shitty room to enter. I'm going to tell you guys who the people that are epileptic to look away, because this does have quite a bit of flashing to it. It's probably one of the worst rooms for this, so I would ask you to look away right now because it definitely is not easy on the eyes. Don't keep looking. Still don't look. Don't look still. Still don't look. Did I get the fatty? I got him. Okay, you can look again. Yeah, it's just that room really sucks. Like, I don't know why they have that in this game. Like, I understand you want to make a creepy atmosphere, but if someone's literally got a medical issue because of flashing lights, and you put flashing lights in the game, it's kind of stupid, but I'm not the one that makes games, I'm just the one that plays them. Alright, so I think there's a room that requires us to open up something or other. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, I missed it. There it is. Yeah. Okay, I need to listen to another entry here real quick.
Steve Hammer, service technician. Since Private Swenson wigged out, shot up that drink machine, then lit himself up with a plasma gun, we've all been a bit nervous. All of us in maintenance knew he was losing it. Finally, when that darn drink machine wouldn't accept his credits, he lost it. Started swearing up and down, and you had to laugh when that machine lit up. But before any of us could react, he fed himself enough plasma to power an office building. There wasn't enough head to clean up, just vapor. It's a bad thing to happen to anyone. Anyway, I know with all the psych problems we've had lately, we need the additional security, but when the guards start going nuts, I don't know, all this extra weapons and ammunition, I mean, do we really need so much firepower laying around? Well, a couple of us decided to lock up all of the unsecured plasma rounds we could find. The code is 734. I think we'll all sleep a bit better tonight knowing it's locked up.
Don't look again. Where's epileptic? Look away, look away. Keep looking away. Keep looking away. Look away. There's a lot of plasma here, though. Okay, you can look again. I don't know why they do that. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, you could make a game that doesn't have, like, a light issue that's like that, or make it at least a little bit better for somebody that is dealing with that kind of stuff. Shame on you, Ed. And I think we got a cutscene here. Yes, we do.
Hey. Over here. We were hit. I don't know how much farther I can go. Here. Take the transmission card. We can't stay here. Isn't safe. We better move.
Well, made it this far. Kudos to him. I guess that's another guy I guess we could call Space Logan. That's too bad. He was a nice guy. He gave us the transmission, and yeah, he kind of helped us on our mission more than you'd actually think. So this is definitely going to be the end of the mission here, I believe, and then I think we get to go outside for the first time in a while. So yeah, we're going to end up doing that. All right, cycle the airlock, and I think we run into our first Kako Demon. Yep. You'll remember Kako Demons from prior games being the big floating heads themselves that shoot energy projectiles, and they also take nasty bites out of you. They actually aren't too bad in this game. I'd say for the most part, they're pretty tame compared to the rest of the demons that have gotten like a rework. So I would say for the most part, dealing with them is pretty easy. Like, they're incredibly slow, their shots are really slow. There's really nothing that is scary about them, at least for the most part. Like, maybe if you're a little bit too slow on the trigger, they might be a bit of an issue, but I would say for the most part, you can dispatch them very easily. Most times I usually just use a chain gun, but, I mean, in a lot of occasions, just even simply using a shotgun at close range really messes them up. Now, I'm taking advantage of the fact that demons are really, really bad at hide and seek, because I am absolutely wiping the floor with these guys just by literally hiding under the stairwell. The AI in this game. Sometimes it's really good, other times it is really bad. I could have probably dealt with that a little bit better with a bit of corner camping, but I guess it is what it is. The good old plasma gun. So OP. So that there, I often wonder what the heck that was that came out of the door. I think back in the day, all they really said it was a door demon, or like a door guardian. And then it like never appears ever again. I always thought it could have been like, maybe a Hell Knight that pokes through or something like that, but it doesn't even remotely look like a Hell Knight. It almost looks like... Well, actually, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a mutated, like, whatever that pokes through for like a second. But anywho, I guess that's just a random enemy that they don't follow up on. Hell doesn't have to make sense. Yeah. That's another cheesy scare there. Alrighty, and we're just going to turn right, say no, we don't like hugs, and we are going to go down here and say hello to a bunch of spiders. I love spiders. I love to hate spiders. Definitely looking forward to no more spiders. Alrighty. Raise the lift and take me away from all the creepy spiders, please. Thank you kindly. Alright. Whoa! We're just gonna say no hugs for you, please. Oh yeah. This might be a bit of an ambush. Could you please be quiet? This might be a bit of an ambush here. Because the game, eventually, as time goes on, really likes the idea of trying to get your goat. I think that should deal with... Yep. There goes Mr... I think it's a shotgunner that's up there, and that's a nasty spot for a shotgunner, too. So I'd say for the most part, as the game progresses, you will find that a lot of the enemy spawns will start to get a... Well, they start to get a little cheaper, and they put them in, like, really, really unfortunate areas where it gets to a point where it's like, really? You had to throw something there? Like, come on, dude. But, anyways, I guess that's their way of really upping the ante for a lot of, the missions in this game. I don't think I'm bad for that. And I think we just got... Oh, there goes our favorite bureaucrats. Ah, the chain gun. Also OP. Probably not as great as the plasma gun, but still pretty good. I think we're okay so far. Now, an interesting point in the game. We have come to a point where we're going to get a new weapon. What kind of weapon? What kind of damage do the bullets do? Bullets, you say? Well, it doesn't have bullets. Yep, your eyes do not deceive you. This is a chain gun, and we just battled a chain gun zombie. So, I give kudos to this game for being very kind of true to its own kind of mantra, where it's kind of like, it's almost like an 80s shooter, where like, just, they get the dumbest weapons to appear in their games. Like, I kind of agree with, I think there's a logistics officer that basically states that it's kind of stupid to have chain guns being shipped to Mars, because what trees are you going to be chopping down on the Martian surface? But then I would also say, considering the fact that this thing is incredibly overpowered in close range, especially against things that are melee focused, I would say, you know what, you better hush up, pal, because this is going to be the one thing that saves you in the future. What future? I can't tell you. I just have a feeling. Okay, so we're going to go up here, scan our PDA, let things get a little spooky, although we have a flashlight built in, so we're fine. And then I believe there's an imp that pops up there. Yeah, he dead. No, wait, no, you're not dead. Why are you not dead? Die. What the heck did I kill? Alright, well, we're just going to keep moving forward. And then get a rare Pinky sighting. Bye, Pinky. Didn't really last that long. Alright. We're gonna move through here. Have a random jumping imp that spooks us for like 5 seconds. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. Kill that guy, please. Thank you. Okay. Making some decent progress here. I hear another Pinky Demon. But first, we gotta deal with another floating head. Like, I feel... Well, it's kind of hard to feel bad for a demon, but, like... Kako demons kind of suck in this game. Like, they literally are just cannon fodder. Like... You might as well just put armor on a balloon and just send it at me. That's basically what it is. Like, it just soaks up all my bullets because it's really hard for them to get a shot on you to begin with, and then even if they get close enough, I don't know if it's because they're trying to factor in physics, like they have some kind of bladder that allows them to float, but, I mean, like, the moment you hit them, you want to talk about ragdoll physics. Those things get absolutely bullied. You know what, I'm gonna use a shotgun for a little bit, just so I can bully these guys here. Watch this. Yeah, these guys, the wraiths aren't scary. Like, the only thing that's really scary about them is that if you get a bunch of them and they charge at you, it might be a little hairy. Alright. Bye-bye. Really nothing too scary about facing a lot of these guys. I think there might be a jumping imp, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Yeah, even, like, look at that. How could you... He defied physics. He literally flew around the corner in order to try and kill me. Like, what? Doom, I've had up to here with you. That's where you look at it and go, that's enough. Stop it.
Service lift called to station.
Okay. Wow, it's like waiting for the city bus. Hurry it up. That's definitely like a first world problem where it's like, can't this magnetic thing that's worth probably like $1 million to like complete just hurry it up already? My gosh. I think, yep, a nasty spawn. So he is definitely a nastier spawn than you would think. I got a little bit lucky there because it felt like I was falling off. If you aren't positioned correctly, or you're on top of the ledges here, and he knocks you over, he could possibly insta-kill you, depending on what difficulty level you're on. So, definitely watch out for that guy. Okay. Making some pretty good time here. Oh. Get rid of that imp. And then I think... Don't run. Don't run from my hugs. Alright. Then I believe I'm gonna combat you. Even before you get a chance to rev up your,
Maintenance exit now accessible.
your, whatchamacallit. Chain gun. No. Wow, I'm dumb. Chainsaw. Better. There we go. Alrighty. I think we're just gonna go back this way because it goes right back to the lift, right? Yeah, let's just do that. And then from there, I think we can just go all the way to the lift exit. I would have gone a little bit further into the different things that are here, but I mean, I just don't want to. Like, it's such a pain to go through some of the stuff in here because you have to, like, constantly, like, go back on the lift, get off the lift, and then go back and do all this other stuff. It's just... It's a pain in the butt. A real pain in the butt. Alrighty. I think we're near the end of the level, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, yes. So this is a rare sighting. Your eyes do not deceive you. That is a Berserker upgrade. What is a Berserker upgrade? Well, basically, it makes you completely invulnerable for a short amount of time. You are completely overpowered for a short amount of time, and your speed is increased by quite a bit. So essentially, you become a wrecking force amongst all the demons. This only appears twice in the entire game. Why it doesn't appear more, I couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's because they thought the game would be a little bit too easy, but that being said, while you have it, it is fun to use. That's probably like the one benefit of this mission is that you get to absolutely lay waste to all these zombies here. I'm going to try and do it fast enough because if I do that, I get to smack this guy in the face. There we go. Perfect. Definitely not the most enjoyable sight to see when you're going kind of half crazy and you're hearing screaming in your ears. See, look at that. Oh, wow. Lucky shot. Too bad you suck. Alright. Grab that oxygen. And then we're just going to exit the level. Alright. So, yeah, I guess the Berserker upgrade is pretty fun. But, again, you get it like twice in the entire game, and there's really nothing to write home about.
Marine, are you at the communications facility yet? You gotta get that message to the fleet now. Watch out for Campbell and Swan. Those UAC suits don't give a damn about what happens to any of us. I gotta move on.
Eh? Whoa! Huh? 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 What's going on here? Oh. Oh, yeah, if you fell down here, I guess this kind of gives you an alleyway to come back up. I don't know why you would fall down here, because why would you go charging right at a floating head, but, I mean, I guess people have death wishes. Like, he didn't even have a chance. Like, he literally just got smacked. Like, there's no way he's ever stopping that. Oh, gotta go to communications. Right. I got you, friend. Ow. That's not nice. Alrighty. I think we're good on this alleyway here. Yes, this sucks here. So, I would say for the most part, it's definitely better to just kite these guys because they definitely don't make it easy on you in this game. Especially when you have like really OP guys that can hide around corners. Open that up. And then I'm going to throw that. Not like that. That's bad. Let's see if I can hit him with a grenade. Nope. Ooh. Might be a sneaky snafu here. I guess you don't like grenades. There we go. Woo! Alright. Well, that grenade toss would have gone a little bit better had the door stayed open. But I guess I was a little slow on the draw and I forgot about that. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm alive, you're alive, we're all alive. These guys aren't, so sucks to be them. Alright. Oh.
Communication system overload.
Yeah.
Communications shut down.
Boo! Forgot about that one. Grab that. Oh yeah, I forgot. So sometimes they will have a different variant of the SOCOM. Okay, you're getting really annoying. The zombie commando or the zombie commando. You know what? I think for the most part I've been pronouncing it wrong, and I am really sorry that there may be some Doom 3 fans that are probably like, Goalie, what are you talking about? Those are SOCOMs, those are Z-Secs. You are correct. They are zombie security guards, and I should have known that earlier, and I am so sorry. We won't see the ZOCOMs, at least not yet. So, we're just going to mosey on forward, and we're going to try and get our bearings here, for the most part.
Marine, Delta System computers are showing all off-base communication down. It's that fool Swan. You're gonna have to find another way to send that message. Make your way to the satellite room and manually establish a link from there. Base schematics are showing the quickest way is through engineering. You can't fail, Marine. Get that message sent.
Oh, I'll do something, but it's probably not going to be something you like. Ah, spooky, I gotcha. Gotcha, fam. And then I think there is a riot guard here. And he's dead. Whoa! Didn't expect that one. I'm gonna grab that. Boo, boo. Gotta get my bearings here. I definitely have forgotten quite a bit, so, I guess in some sense I could be faulted for not, like, hearing some of the stuff, but, I mean, again, like, I haven't played this in a long time. Yeah, screw you. I knew there was somebody back there. There's always somebody back there. Get out of here with your junk. I ain't interested in what you're selling. Now, here's an interesting part. So, you see that imp that's hiding there? Well, here's the problem. I'm literally standing here. I guess they figured that you're a little scared and you want to mosey on through the mission, but he literally just waits for you to lob a easily lobbed grenade at him. I don't get that one. That's kind of an interesting one. Deal with possibly the Z-Sec first, because he's a little scarier. Yeah, I'll say for the most part, the Z-Sacks do kind of give you a little bit more of a run for your money. Like, they are squishy just like you, but, I mean, for the most part, dealing with them is a bit of a pain in the butt, especially considering the fact that their weapons are not anything to really scoff at. I mean, the shotgun is definitely something that I don't look forward to facing, and generally speaking, the machine gun does kind of give you a good knock if you're not careful. So I would say for the most part, the Z-Sacks definitely are something to be feared, I guess, for the most part. Let's see here. There should be something that spawns here. Yeah. See, look at that. Yeah. Okay. Guess don't, you don't want to die. I get it. I don't want to die either, but one of us has got to die, and it ain't going to be me. What are you up to, you ugly-looking SOB? It's just kicking off everywhere, isn't it? Fine, you know what? If this is the way you gotta try and defeat me, I'm flattered. Because that just means I'm just that good. I think there is a... yeah. There's a that. That's a that. Now, I remember this room. I think it locks you up in here. Yeah, it definitely does. Let's go take this. And just line them up and send them my way. Just kill them all and let God decide what to do with them. Is that it? How do I get... what? Game? There we go. Good old leaping imps. I remember that part. I definitely remember... in this game, there are definitely some rooms and situations that I remember just because they were really, really not cool to deal with. So it almost like burns an image into my mind where it's like, just be aware that if you're going to be playing this or, I don't know, stream this game, to maybe remember it because it'll definitely mess you up. And then there's definitely a happy imp up there. Feels like giving us a Christmas gift, and I say, no thank you, I do not want it. You can take it back, turn it to wherever you bought it from, get a credit. Let's see, there should be a zombie guy here. Yep, there he is. He's dead. He's a little scary only because if you definitely decide to be around this area here, you definitely don't want a situation where he fires his gun because, again, with the shotguns in this game, they will knock you back a tad, and if they knock you next to a ledge, well, that might be the end of your playthrough. Just going to do a quick save just in case, because I don't remember what's around this corner. Alright then. Now, here's something interesting that actually happened to me once, and I didn't realize this. This can actually hurt you quite a bit, and I learned this the hard way because I rushed a little far forward, not thinking that, you know, there's going to be any problem with it. This nearly killed me, and I now value the fact that it is there because if you don't, it will definitely take a bite out of you, like a significant bite out of you. I should get a spawn there. There we go. You're dead. Then we gotta raise the lift. I like it when the imps decide not to die when you shoot them, like, in their sweet spot area. It's always a fun time. Let's just let you die. Okay, you don't like catching nades? Huh. Eventually, he was gonna die, I guess. Let's see if you like nades, too. Got enough of them. I mean, might as well use them. Alright. I'm hearing happy sounds here. That can only mean good things. Alright, so I guess the name of the game is to use grenades. What that hit? Oh. I think I know what's hiding down there. Yup. Some good old-fashioned floating heads. I mean, like, if you listen carefully and you're not, you know, in a situation where you're in a loud room, you can definitely hear something around, like, the area you're going. Like, you can hear imps kind of doing their little growls, or you can hear zombies or Z-Sex, like, heavily breathing. You can hear those guys floating. So it's not like anything's really going to sneak up on you. It's when the game really, really plays cheap and it spawns in enemies where they just come out of nowhere, like they're out of the blue. That's when I don't like this game. That's when it makes things a little dicey. Huh? Oh, I just might be playing a pre-scripted sound that I didn't know about.
Marine, I believe the source of the invasion was from the main portal here in Delta. After you send that transmission, get here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, don't boss me around. When hell breaks loose, you kind of aren't my commanding officer anymore. Especially if you're just sitting there and barking orders at me. So, again, I will ask you to kindly suck a lemon. Okay. Hey, buddy, I'm defending you. You defending me here? Or is this a one-way street? Alrighty. Guess that's that then. Dum-dum. Whoa. Guess they're upping the ante on us here. Oh, yeah. Probably want to save a bit of ammo for later, just in case there's like a big... Oh, yeah, nope. Gotta use it now. Die. Back to hell with you. Might just switch. Let's check that. Nothing there. Sweet. Alright. And then... I believe... Yep. Got some spooky, scary Paco demons. There we go. Awesome. And I believe I deal with him. Deal with him. See, that's what I'm talking about. You. No, don't look at me like that. You know what you did. So, if you are not careful, and you kind of get in their line of fire by accident, they will absolutely rip you apart. Like, they will take, I think... I'm not playing on anything really high level here. Like, I'm not going to say that I'm playing on veteran or anything, but... I think they do at least 5 damage to you, for the most part, if not more. It's either 5 or 10, and they just rip you apart if you aren't careful. So, be aware that these things can kill you. You better go to sleep. Okay. We're getting close to our objective.
Tony, computer system shows Swan and Campbell are still in the area. Watch out for them. And get that transmission sent.
I think you may be a little disappointed, Kelly. Yeah, okay, so we're in the home stretch here.
Manual uplink established.
Marine, you hear me? Back off from that console. Do not call for reinforcements. We don't know what the hell is going on here. And until we do, this area remains under UAC control. Cancel that transmission.
So, this leaves you in a bit of a fork in the road moment. You can go ahead and transmit this if you want, or you can cancel it. So, generally speaking, if you decide to transmit this, you will definitely make our bureaucrat here not very happy. And he'll basically chastise you because you've basically doomed humanity to a probably slow and agonizing death to the forces of hell. Kelly will be happy because you follow the orders, and we all know we don't want to make him happy. Other than that, there's a little bit of dialogue that changes around the latter part of the game, but it really doesn't do anything. It's just basically like change dialogue. If you cancel it, our bureaucrat here, Swanson, will be very happy, and he'll say, okay, let's tag up, let's meet up. We'll give you a BFG because you're a really cool guy. And then Kelly, in turn, gets really pissed off because you defied orders, and basically, like, you're destined for a court-martialing once all this stuff is dealt with. And then there's another bit of dialogue later in the game that changes, but realistically speaking, this doesn't really do much. So, from a moral standpoint, I'm going to cancel it, because you would think it's a bad thing, you don't want reinforcements, but the problem is that if Bravo Team, which is also a bunch of Marines, just like the ones that are going to be in the fleet, got wiped out by the demons that quickly, what do you think is going to happen to the fleet when they link up here? And not only that, but you're essentially going to give the demons a ship that they can basically go back to Earth with and wipe out humanity, so...
Transmission terminated.
You did the right thing. Until we know what's happening here, we need to keep ourselves sealed off from everyone else. The monorail entrance looks clear. Meet up with us there. We need to reach the Delta Complex and stop this.
You got it, buddy.
You have just violated a direct order. Get your ass back to that console and send that transmission.
Go suck it.
Green, this is your last chance to get...
Seems like his communications may have been jammed. In all honesty, in basic protocol, yeah, I should have followed orders there, but it's Sergeant Kelly. He's been in my ear for hours, like literally hours. He can just shut up. Like, he can honestly just be quiet. Like, I've had enough of his garbage. Like, there is a special spot in him, like, well, special spot in hell waiting for him. I think that took care of the guy around the corner there, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm gonna throw that for that happy guy there. What the? Did that not kill him? Or that it did kill him? I don't know. I don't know what I saw there. Oh, yes. You know what? They're a bit further distance there. I wonder if I could just yeet. Yep, that's one. I love grenades in this game. Did I hit his fireball? Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, the grenades in this game, if you know how to really use them, they could be possibly one of like the most effective weapons in the game. So it's definitely worth practicing with them. You can just screw off, like get out of here. And I think there might be somebody back there. Yep. I'm gonna take you out with a shotgun, because I've had enough of your trash. Okay. I believe we are getting to the end of the level here. And for the most part, I don't think we're getting any closer to hell. Well, we're getting closer to hell, but I don't think I'm getting super close to the hell level yet, so... It's just a matter of time, though, that we'll get there. I will say, though, the hell level in this game that I do remember very vividly because it was such a good level on its own is probably my favorite part of this whole game, so I will definitely remember to play it a little bit more, I guess, strategically, because, I mean, I think there was one time where I literally would play it over and over again because it was so cool looking. Like, they definitely put their money into the hell level and the start of this game. So, that should say a whole lot about what the hell level will look like. And I think we're good, so yeah, we're gonna end this level right here. What are we sitting at for time? Sitting at about an hour. Okay. Let me think here. You know what? Let's go for one more mission. Just one more, and then I'll call it quits then. Because I think we're coming up to a kind of cool part sometime soon. At least I think we're coming up to something cool. Just gonna bully this guy real quick. Ah, yes. I remember this one. Yep. Happy times to be had in this level. I wouldn't say that this one is a bad level per se, but it's definitely got its fair share of tough enemies in this one. Yeah, I actually do remember this level pretty well. So things might get a little hairy, but whoa. I didn't hear that. I just get a feeling that I might need this. Yep. So, that's a good demonstration of the fact that this gun is the best gun in the entire game. That there's a Revenant. Revenants are... There's something to be feared for the sheer fact that their rockets are devastating and they also are heat-seeking in this game. So, if they have room to maneuver, they will follow you as much as they possibly can until they blow up. I think they might have like a maybe a 5-second cooler time to actually, like, well, not cooler time, but they have a 5-second delay until they actually blow up. Until that time, you were probably running and screaming around the entire room until they actually blow up. That being said, with this gun here, you can essentially blow up the rockets before they even leave the launchers on Revenant's shoulders. So I would say for the most part, it's definitely got its tendency of being the one thing that can stop a demon in its tracks, for the sheer fact that this thing will blow up projectiles before they even get to you. So definitely probably, I would say more on the definitely side that this gun is a must to use when you're facing the tougher demons. Let's have another showing here of how OP it is. He didn't even get a chance to shoot at me. Plasma gun, you're all right. We got us another evil kitty cat here. Oh. And we got his owner here too. Spade or New Year pets. I'm Bob Barker. You're dead too. What's going on here? Bad things? Okay. Bad things. Bad things? Bad things. Hurry it up. There we go. It actually kind of made me a little afraid there for a second because I remember a particular level, not in this game, but I think it was in, it might have been in Doom Resurrection, that a lift... Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, die, please, thank you. Whoa! We're gonna just avoid that. What the hell was that? Okay, back to what I was saying when I wasn't being rudely interrupted. There was a point in Doom Resurrection where I think it was a lift or something or other that basically glitched out or bugged after I defeated, I think it was the final boss? No, it was the second to final boss. And basically what ended up happening was I beat the guy, and then I went to the lift, and I kept clicking the lift, and nothing happened. So I reloaded the save, and I tried to play it again, and it still didn't work. basically what I had to do from there, because the game didn't have a hard save, it had autosave features enabled, was I had to replay the entire game to that point, or at least until the starting of the level where I hard saved it, and then I played up until that boss battle again, and then it worked. That's why when it gets to a point where I play a lot of these games where they are a little bit older and they have buggy features on them, I try my best to maybe hard save it. So I might just make a hard save right here now that I think about it, because I am terrified of the fact that I've been playing this game for possibly about collectively 5 to 6 hours, and if I lose all that progress, I would probably just lose my mind. Like, that is unforgivable. Let's see, I'm just going to stop your rocket. I don't know how that missed. Let's see, yes. I think taking that arm respawns a lot of imps here, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? What? Oh, there we go. Aha! Try to catch me blind, eh? I don't think so. Something gonna spawn here? No, it's just meant to scare you, okay. Yeah, generally, so rule of thumb again, big open area, possibly gonna be a big demon that comes and attacks you. Let's see, I don't really remember. Something comes and attacks me? Yes, there's something over there, I think. And then I'm just trying to remember off just a rule of thumb, like, there's gotta be something over there. Huh? Like, you don't want to eat grenades? Fine. Be difficult. Also, was there another zombie over here, or did that not hit something again? Like, it seems like my grenades are not really doing anything. I got the, they gave me the non-lethal grenades in this game. Alright. And if you would like to die, that'd be great. Does something come through here? It's gotta be. Yeah, there's a revenant up there. Whoa, buddy. Oh. It's kind of an awkward position to kind of shoot him at, but I mean, like, if you just duck away really quickly, he can't really do anything to you. Perfect.
Warning. Flow control system failure. Toxins identified. Execute cleanup procedure.
Stinky poo-poo toxins. Don't want to jump into that. And, yep. Good old leaping imps. Gotta love them. Something in here, question mark? There we go. Perfect. Another demon. Not so perfect. Just die already, why don't you? Oh, it's the gas leak in there. Okay, gotcha. Okay, anything spooky here? Nope, we're good. Nope, there is something spooky. They always catch me off guard. Yes. Okay, eat my bullets. Eat my bullets! Spooky? Yes. Die. Got a friend? Yep. He doesn't want to die either. Like, can you just eat the bullets? Alright. I think this one's kind of an annoying spot here where it's like, you kind of have to be careful and just shimmy over or else it... Yeah, it almost knocks you over. Yeah, I remember that. Like, seriously, don't do that. Not a fan of this at all. It's kind of annoying. Like, really annoying.
Pump station shut down.
Yeah. After I, like, have a near heart attack after almost falling off of that. Holy Christmas. Okay. We're good here? We're good. Alrighty. So now, that should give us a happy little imp there. And it'll allow us to move along with the mission. I would say for the most part, the really telltale idea that this whole mission basically bestows onto you is that you're starting to face some pretty stiff competition now, and they're starting to introduce not one, but 3 different demons that will come and mess you up pretty significantly. We've run into one. I don't remember when we run to the other 2, but I just remember that I don't really enjoy them, and they can just straight up F off. Bad guys? Something was scuttling. I don't like it. Well, that's not a scuttling, that's a thundering. Get back. Vile kitty cat. Gonna collect some of this stuff here. I don't like the idea that there's something scuttling here. Oh yeah, that's why. Just all kinds of happy things. Yeah. I remember this part. You almost, like, have to keep a swivel head here, because if you don't, you get all kinds of happy little creepy spiders that come to attack you. You know what? Again, not not afraid of spiders by any stretch, like in real life, for the most part, but this game will definitely test your mettle with them. Definitely not a fan. I can dispatch you really quick so I can turn around and keep my head on a swivel. Ha ha ha, nope. Ha 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 ha. I don't like them. Just go away. Just give me some raid, like extra strength demon raid. Alrighty. I think I hear our happy, spooky, scary skeleton. Oh my god, yes, I have a refill of this. Hey, guess what? Eat plasma! Whoa, we're backing away from that. Gosh darn it. Bye-bye. Whoa! So, maggots aren't terrible at the start of the game, but as the game progresses, they definitely try to put them in a lot more areas where they're like ambush enemies, and at that point, they start to suck. And I've noticed that it's starting to happen in this mission specifically. The other missions, maybe not as much, but as it starts getting a little bit tougher, yeah, they really can just F off. Gonna grab that real quick. Yeah. You can go away. Just see if my grenade throwing skills are still decent, because I think there's a imp right... Yep. Bye-bye. He dead. And we get another weapon, a rocket launcher. So the rocket launcher, I would say for the most part, is probably a lot of people's favorite weapon in the game. to begin with, it's incredibly powerful. Like, obviously, when you have a rocket launcher, it's going to be powerful in a game. But it is pinpoint accurate. Wherever you point, it will absolutely hit 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10. It is a laser gun in this game. Like, you can headshot anything in this game with the rocket launcher with ease, so long as you have decent aim. So I'm definitely going to be using it a little bit later, but right now it only has like 10 rounds, so there's really nothing I can do about it. So I just have to keep soldiering forth. Not sure if this is where I fight a couple of... Yep. Spooky, scary skeletons. Still following me? Yep. It's gonna get to a point where things get really fun. Alright, I might have to expedite the process here. Definitely not a fun time when the screen is full of rockets chasing you. I know what's coming at me. You can go away. Like, just get lost. You know what? I'm going to keep playing this only because I want to show you the other demons that'll be popping up in this game real quick. I believe I can take that, and then do a little bit of just cleanup work here. Just make sure all my weapons are reloaded, because we're going to have a fun time in a little bit, because considering the fact that we have gotten this far in the game, we have drawn the ire of a certain antagonist in this game, and he has gotten to a point where he's tired of our garbage, and he wants to deal with us on a more semi-personal basis. So, you remember how we sent that transmission away, or I guess we didn't send that transmission away to alert the fleet? Well, the antagonist in this game, and I'm pretty sure you know who it is, was not really thrilled with that, so he has come to talk with us directly about it.
Making progress, are we? And in such a hurry to find us, to find me. There's no need to rush. I am everywhere, and everything here is mine. It's a pity you did not alert the fleet, but it is of no consequence. I'll alert them myself. They will come to the rescue and be consumed by my legion. We will use their ships to bring this hell to Earth. You won't live to see it, and you will die long before you have a chance to warn them.
You know what, pal? You are a cool enemy. I give you kudos for that, but I politely disagree. I am the Doom guy. You have no hope of defeating me. Hell has no hope of defeating me. So yeah, I would say for the most part, Dr. Patruger's actor definitely knew what he was signing up for, or he definitely built up the role as he was going along. Like, he is, by and large, what makes this game.
System offline. Toxicity level increasing.
There's nothing left for me but a slow death as your lungs fill with toxic gases.
So, you just heard that, right? That's an indicator that there is going to be a new demon appearing. We won't see it for a little while, so you can possibly build up your mental fortitude and your personal will to face another demon of hell. But I will say this much. Even when I play this game, like, and I've played it over and over and over again in the past, when I see these demons, they are a little unnerving. If not for the fact that they look freaky as hell, they also, well, they're not the greatest enemies to face. Like, I try my best to kill them as fast as possible, because They definitely give the spiders a run for their money in this game.
Attention. Due to the threat of external contamination, hazard doors sealed.
Kind of wasn't sure where the enemy was appearing there.
You will never.
Whoa! Forgot about that one. Whoa! Holy Mackinac. They really don't like me here. I believe there's something over here. Something over here? Nope. Just hucking nades everywhere, eh? Okay, yep. Yep. There we go. I figured he was around here somewhere. Oh boy. Fun times to be had! Jeez Louise. I think I hear a spooky, scary skeleton. And I don't want him to give us a hug. I think there might be something that pops out of that door there. Like, die, why don't ya? Thank you. Goodness me. It's gonna, like, can you, like, get off. Get off, thank you. Okay, guess I didn't need it after all. Sick. Ew. No hugs, please. Spooky, scary skeleton? Oh, there's a demon there. I guess I can deal with that first. You can die. Deal with that. Huck a nade. Huck a nade. Huck a nade. Huck a nade. Waste a nade. Ah, get out of there. Get out of there. Anything going on over here? Any spooky dooky stuff? Oh, yeah, well, I'll take care of you. Anything down here? I believe... Nothing behind me? Just another, yeah, just another one of these. They usually kind of pop up in 1s and 2s for the most part in this level, just because there's not a lot of room to put them in. It's kind of a congested level for the most part. Like, you bump into everything. Gonna need some ammo there. Is there anything else? Yeah, a little bit of ammo there. I swear there are rockets somewhere here, but I guess I must have been misremembering something. It has been a while since I played this, so... Hi! That's not nice. I would not like you to do that. Let's do that, and then we'll end that. Thank you.
Access granted.
Thank you kindly. Oh. Well then. His head got chopped off. Never seen that before.
Destroy him.
Destroy him. His soul will be mine. Oh, I guess it was just a soundbite that just kept going. Okay. I thought there was a third one for a second there. Whoa! Whoa! How'd that not hit me? Okay, then. All kinds of surprises. Wow. I guess in a past life he was really into interpretive dance. So the one thing I can safely say about Revenants is in close they're actually kind of scary for the most part because they could obviously claw at you and they have the rocket launchers obviously. Long distance, it almost seems like you have more of an opportunity to blow up the rockets and also have like a wave of fire just hit them all at once. So realistically speaking, I'd much rather take a Revenant on from a long distance and deal with the rockets than have them in close, maybe hit them like with like a headshot or something like that. Unless it's one of the other expansions where you get a quote-unquote super shotgun or double-barreled shotgun, because that thing, my goodness, nothing survives after getting a blast in the face with that. Alright. I hear another one of those scary skeletanoids. Yup. Blow up those rockets, thank you kindly. We're hearing even more scary things, which are not great, which means I think it's time to face possibly the not so happy demons that will be appearing here. Yup. Demon babies. Great. So these are cherubs. You would think in the Judeo-Christian style that they would just be happy little babies that you'd see in different mosaics and stuff like that. They are not. They are little bastards that will rip you to pieces given a chance. And they have the ability to... I'm just gonna just, like... Can you die? Thanks. Stop interrupting me. They will essentially leap at you with an attack that is almost hard to stop. Sometimes you can kind of hit them in midair. On a lot of occasions, the plasma gun will actually be pretty sufficient to dispatch them if they are super scary to you. But I find in a lot of occasions, you have situations where you're better off just leaving them at a distance or killing them as quick as possible, because if they leap at you, it definitely will mess you up. They are not fun. Like, they suck. I would rather face the spiders over them, just because they do have the ability to kind of overwhelm you, because they come in swarms. And then once they kind of get a little too close, and especially if it's a higher level, you don't have a fun time. Okay. So let's just move forward as we were. Grab some of this. That's a not fun sound. Oh, there's two of them. Great. Well, we'll deal with you first. And then we'll let Buddy over here come down the stairs. There we go. He's done. Oh, yeah. Okay. Huh? Eh? That was weird. I could have sworn that there was going to be a skeleton here? I guess not. Okay. Sure.
Warning. Danger level orange.
Ew.
Toxicity level detected.
Oh. Go away. Freaking demon babies. Okay, I'm just gonna huck a nade and bounce it towards there, and apparently... Yeah, sometimes that does happen where the enemy has not spawned in yet because the game script hasn't allowed them to, so you can't really get a grenade around that area and expect to kill them. You basically have to get close enough there and just whip around the corner and murder them.
Warning. Danger level orange. Unsafe toxicity level detected.
So that's a great sound. I don't like that. That sounds really unpleasant. Oh, goody. Mom and Pop are here. So, these here are Mancubi, or the Mancubus demon. So, These guys are essentially like 10 tons of fury. They are very big, they have a lot of health, and their rockets are no joke. They rapid fire them if they have a chance to see you in open settings, but for the most part, I would say, oh boy, okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm just going to run as fast as possible just to get away from these guys. So they have to come and get me. Yeah. Fun times to be had when those guys are around. Oh, I think I know where those guys are. Okay, I'm not going to deal with them yet. So, the Mancubus is very much like its old counterpart from the older Dooms. It's a big lumbering beast with big rocket launchers on its hands, or where its hands are supposed to be. Generally speaking, aside from it looking aesthetically different, it functions the exact same way. It's just big, it's ugly, it hits like a freight train, and for the most part, it more or less will take your entire focus away from all the other demons because it has to die first. That being said, they tend to pair the Mancubi up with smaller demons, especially the little cherubs that we unfortunately had to face recently. And it's almost like a parent-child symbiotic kind of nature, and it kind of gets to a point where it's like, I don't know which to kill first, because if you let the cherubs get at you, then they're really going to mess you up. But if you ignore the Mancubus, it's also going to mess you up. So it's just a no-win scenario all around. You just have to deal with all of it at once. So I'm just going to say goodbye to him. And then I believe there are two of these guys over here, so I'll just lob a little nade there. And let it damage me, which is awesome. There we go, I think they're both dead there. Sweet. Okay. Alright. I think I have to be really quick on this one, so I'm gonna just prepare myself, get another powerful weapon out here, because I think it's going to be... yeah. I remember this part. I'm gonna have to run very quick.
Red. Lethal toxicity level air scrubber 1, air scrubber activated of 3. Activated. Attention.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Filtration system online. Toxicity level.
Okay. I remember that part. That part kind of sucks because the gas is one thing. The Revenant at the end of the hallway is a complete another bastard. So I'm glad I remembered that part. It's probably best that you just kind of use rockets against that guy to begin with. And now that we have that PDA at the end of the level, we can finally open this locker. I believe the email is right here. Yep. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. 4, 8, 3. There we go. Get some ammo. I think I'll just make sure that everything's reloaded. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to end things off for today, at least for Doom. We've made quite a bit of progress, and I think I've been here for at least a solid 2 hours playing this, so I'm definitely going to do my best to play at least 1 or 2 hours every time I play Doom, because it is kind of fun. It's kind of cathartic killing demons, and it is, I guess, entertaining watching me scream like a girl running away from stuff. But for the most part, I do enjoy this game. I really do. As much as it's not like my most favorite game in the whole wide world, it's just something different. I definitely enjoy playing this a bit more because I like following a feature where there are particular demons that you have to dispatch, and they're suitable for situations where they're taken out with certain weapons. It's almost like you're kind of managing your battlefield almost, or managing your kind of loadout. So I enjoy that. It definitely beats kind of getting my ass handed to me in Fortnite, and as much as I do love GTA, GTA does get a little bit boring if I'm basically just grinding money and that's it. But yeah, no, it's a definite well, two things. It's definitely something different, which is something that I don't mind doing. And then at the same time, it's also something challenging because at the end of the day, there might be a situation where I might get overwhelmed and I'm trying to deal with particular situations where, like, I'm getting mauled to death by imps or zombies are smacking me in the face or I'm getting shot to death by revenants. I have to deal with that and I have to think quickly. And in some situations, I have played this game and played other games and I've done remarkably better, like dealing with situations, reacting to them, and almost like hand-eye coordination with my keys. So it's definitely not a bad game to pick up, also considering the fact that Doom 3 is very cheap right now, and I think the only way you can actually get it now is via buying the BFG edition. So, not a bad thing to pick up. So, heading forward today, I may be on later. I am not entirely sure yet. I don't have anything really going on, so there could be a very good chance that I either pop on and play GTA or I could play something else, but I think I'm kind of doomed out for today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open the bay door here, and I am going to end the level.
Torzu Amiran Inokas. Rise, rise, Quas Mir Yalopan. There is no death for you.
Well, wasn't that a cliffhanger? So yeah, we'll definitely end it off here because that's actually not a bad spot to kind of keep you in suspense. I know a lot of people will probably be like, well, goalie, I've seen that beforehand. You're not keeping in suspense of anything. But, I mean, like, there are some people that probably have never seen this game before and they're seeing it for the first time. So, I mean, like, keeping somebody in suspense with that kind of little teaser isn't a bad thing. Okay, so I'm going to end it off there. I may be on later. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day. And it was fun playing Doom 3 again. So again, if you're interested, throw a follow my way. Also take a look at my YouTube channel because I'll be uploading a lot of my content onto that channel as well, just to kind of give you something to watch if, I guess, Twitch ends up removing my videos because I think they only last 7 days if I'm not mistaken because I'm not affiliated or partnered. So generally speaking, if there are videos that I do like keeping, I will do my best to upload them to YouTube. And again, my YouTube handle is HockeyGoalie770, just like my Twitch handle. So give me a follow there. And above all, I hope you guys enjoy my content. I really enjoy making it. But for the time being, I'm going to head off and take a little bit of a break.